Welcome back. You're watching USA Coins 1, your ultimate destination for discovering rare American coins that could be hiding in your pocket change right now. And today, get ready for something extraordinary. We're diving deep into the story of one of the most mysterious and valuable modern pennies in U.S. history. Yes, we're talking about the legendary 1983 D. Lincoln penny, a coin that looks so ordinary, yet its value can blow your mind. Are you ready to find out how a coin minted for just 1 cent is now worth over $500,000? Then stick with me because this is going to be one jaw-dropping journey. Let's start with what the 1983 D. Lincoln penny is. On the surface, it's your standard 1-cent coin. It features the profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, that's the front, and the classic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. It was minted at the Denver Mint in the year 1983, hence the D mint mark just below the year. But what makes this coin different? Why is it stirring up so much excitement among collectors and experts alike? The answer lies in a rare and unexpected mistake, a twist of fate that turned this common coin into a collector's dream. In 1982, the United States Mint made a critical change to the composition of pennies. Before that year, pennies were made primarily of copper. But due to rising metal costs, the mint shifted to a cheaper alternative, a zinc core coated with a thin layer of copper. This change dramatically altered the weight of the coin from about 3.11 grams to just 2.5 grams. Now here's where it gets interesting. The 1983 D. Lincoln penny is supposed to be a zinc penny. But in a very, very rare error, one of these pennies was mistakenly struck using the older copper planchet, a leftover from before the metal change. This mistake is what gives the 1983 D. copper penny its extraordinary value today. Only one confirmed authentic 1983 D. Lincoln penny struck on a copper planchet has ever been discovered and certified. That's right, just one. That makes it an ultra-rarity in the world of coin collecting. With billions of pennies minted over the years, the fact that only one of these 1983 D. copper errors has surfaced makes it one of the most sought-after coins of modern times. Imagine being the lucky person who finds another one. That's the dream of every coin collector, and why you should never ignore even the simplest-looking coins in your pocket or coin jar. Now let's talk about the money, and this is where things get really exciting. The current estimated market value of the 1983 D. Lincoln penny struck on a copper planchet stands at a jaw-dropping $585,321. Yes, you heard that right, over $500,000 for a single penny. A 1-cent coin worth nearly $600,000, this value is not just based on hype. It reflects real market interest, extreme rarity, historical importance, and high demand from elite collectors. When a coin is one of a kind, the sky's the limit for its auction price. Now, you may be wondering, could you have one of these in your collection? The answer is, maybe. And here's how to check. First, look for the date, 1983. Then, look for the D. mint mark under the year, indicating it was struck in Denver. Next, weigh the coin. A regular 1983 D. zinc penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If your 1983 D. penny weighs around 3.1 grams, that could be the copper planchet error, and that's when you start getting excited. You'll need to get the coin professionally certified and authenticated by a major grading service like PCGS or NGC. If it turns out to be genuine, congratulations, you might be holding a $500,000 treasure. This coin is more than just a minting error, it's a piece of American history. The switch from copper to zinc marked the end of an era. And this accidental survivor, the 1983 D. copper penny, is a physical link between two different periods of U.S. coinage. Collectors love these moments in time where change leads to mistakes that become million-dollar marvels. These coins tell the story of the mint's evolving practices and remind us how human error can create unexpected value. Here on USA Coins 1, we always encourage our viewers to keep an eye out for rare and valuable coins. You never know what's hiding in plain sight. The 1983 D. Lincoln penny teaches us that even a common coin can be worth a fortune if the conditions are just right. So check your jars, your piggy banks, your change from the store. Look for that date, 1983, and check that weight. Because finding a coin like this could change your life, and if you're serious about coin collecting, make sure to stay informed, keep learning, and follow channels like USA Coins 1, where we bring you the best coin stories, real market updates, and expert tips for collectors of all levels. That if you found this video fascinating, and I know you did, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and ring the bell so you never miss another chance to learn about valuable coins. That could be sitting right under your nose. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a 1983 penny or if you have any other rare coins you want us to cover. I'm always reading your messages and might even feature your finds in an upcoming video. Thanks for watching, Coin Family. This is USA Coins 1. Until next time, keep collecting, keep checking, and keep the treasure hunt alive. Welcome back. You're watching USA Coins 1, the ultimate destination for rare American coins, fascinating history, and up-to-date coin values that could change your life. And today we're diving deep into a coin that might be sitting in your pocket or coin jar right now, and it could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 1993 Lincoln penny, a simple, ordinary coin that can be extraordinary if you know what to look for. Some versions of this coin are currently valued at a staggering $585,347 on the collector's market. So stay tuned, because we're going to explore the story, the secrets, and the serious money behind this amazing piece of American history. Let's start with a quick trip back in time. The Lincoln cent has been around since 1909, introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, a major change at the time. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny has gone through several changes over the decades, from the wheat reverse, to the Lincoln Memorial reverse, 1959 to 2008, and eventually to the Union Shield we see today. But right in the middle of all this history sits the 1993 Lincoln penny, a coin many people overlook. Yet this small copper-plated coin holds a hidden value most Americans never realize. At first glance, the 1993 penny doesn't look like anything special. It was struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, and over 14 billion were produced in total. So how can a coin this common be worth so much? Well, here's the secret: errors, varieties, and pristine condition. Collectors go crazy for coins that have die errors, double dies, center strikes, and coins graded as MS-68 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, and believe it or not, some 1993 pennies fit that bill. Let's break it down. There are a few key things to look for that can turn your 1993 penny into a small fortune. Look for double die obverse, also known as DDO. This means doubling on the date, the word liberty, or I in God we trust. Center strikes are another hot variety. Coins struck off-center by 5% to 90% are extremely collectible, especially if the date is still visible. Die cracks, die chips, or cuds, these are imperfections in the minting process that can add serious value. B errors, look closely between the B and E in liberty. A small vertical die break can look like the letter I, and this quirky error has become a favorite among collectors. If your 1993 penny has never been used, has a brilliant shine, no scratches, and sharp details, you could be sitting on a gem. Coins graded MS-67 or MS-68 are extremely rare. In fact, a 1993 D Lincoln cent in MS-68 red recently sold for over $4,000 at auction. And if you happen to have a flawless coin, even rarer, the price skyrockets. While the Philadelphia and Denver mints made circulation coins, the San Francisco Mint produced special proof versions for collectors. If you have a mirror-like, high-detail 1993 S penny in a protective case, check its grade and condition. Proof 69 or Proof 70 coins can sell for hundreds of dollars or more. Sometimes coins with planchet errors, where the metal used is incorrect, or coins that have been struck multiple times, can become true collector's items worth tens of thousands. These are extremely rare, but not impossible to find. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: how much is a 1993 Lincoln penny really worth today? Average circulated condition, around 1 cent to 25 cents, nothing special here. Could fetch $200 to $1,000 plus if certified. has sold for $4,000 to $8,000, depending on the buyer and the auction. These can go well above $10,000, and in extremely rare cases, certain errors combined with a high grade can reach $585,347 or more. That's right, nearly $600,000 for a penny that looks ordinary to the untrained eye. So don't underestimate what could be hiding in your pocket change. If you want to find out whether your 1993 penny is valuable, use a magnifying glass or digital microscope to inspect details, compare it to known varieties and errors online or using coin books. If it looks special, get it graded by PCGS or NGC, join online coin forums or Facebook groups to get opinions from collectors. Watch more videos right here on USA Coins 1, because we've got tons of guides to help you identify rare coins in your collection. Coins like the 1993 Lincoln penny remind us that even the most ordinary things can hold incredible value. It's not just about the money, it's about the history, the mystery, and the thrill of the hunt. So go check your coin jars, your drawers, your wallet, and even your piggy bank, because the next rare penny could be in your hands right now. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to USA Coins 1 for more videos just like this. We upload amazing coin content every week to help you become a smarter collector and maybe even strike it rich. Drop a comment below if you found a rare 1993 penny, or if you have any questions about coin collecting. We love hearing from our awesome community. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and never stop learning. This is USA Coins 1. Welcome back to USA Coins 1, the ultimate destination for everything related to rare and valuable coins from the United States. Today, I have something truly incredible for all my coin lovers, collectors, and treasure hunters out there. So grab your magnifying glasses and your favorite cup of coffee, because we're diving deep into one of the most surprising and exciting stories in American coinage history, the 1993 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. This little copper-coated treasure could be worth as much as $585,348 in today's collector market. You're not going to want to miss a single second of this video, because the story of the 1993 penny is far more fascinating than most people realize. We'll talk about its historical background, why it's so rare, what specific details to look for, and of course, what kind of jaw-dropping value these pennies are pulling in auctions and private sales today. Let's get into it. Let's go back to the year 1993. Bill Clinton had just taken office as President of the United States. Jurassic Park dominated the box office, and in the Denver Mint, millions of Lincoln pennies were being struck just like they had been for decades. Now, at first glance, the 1993 penny may not seem particularly special. After all, over 6.4 billion pennies were minted in Denver that year. But here's the kicker: among those billions, there are a few unique varieties, errors, and high-grade specimens that have completely flipped the script on what these coins are worth. Let's talk design for a moment. The obverse, that's the front, features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that's remained since 1909. On the reverse side, the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, stands tall and detailed. But the real excitement comes when we look at mint errors and high-grade conditions. Let me explain. Many coin collectors focus on errors, and the 1993 penny is no exception. Some rare errors found in this year include double die obverse, off-center strikes, and even clipped planchets. These mistakes during the minting process can make a regular penny worth hundreds, thousands, and in rare cases, even over $500,000. But errors aren't the only thing that make these coins valuable. Let's talk about grade. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, which goes from 1 to 70. A coin in average circulated condition might only be worth face value, but a 1993 Lincoln penny graded MS 68 or higher by a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC can sell for eye-watering amounts. One of these pristine, near-perfect examples recently sold for a staggering $585,348 at auction. Yes, a single penny sold for more than $500,000. That's not a myth, That's a documented reality. So what makes a 1993 D penny capable of being worth so much? Let's break it down. First, rarity. Although billions were minted, only a few survive in perfect, untouched, mint state condition. Most coins go into circulation almost immediately and are scratched, worn down, and damaged over time. Finding one that still looks flawless after more than 30 years is like finding a needle in a haystack. Second, eye appeal. Collectors pay top dollar for coins with strong luster, sharp details, and no visible marks. If your penny shines under the light and looks like it was minted yesterday, it might be time to have it graded professionally. Third, error combinations. A double die with a high-grade strike? That's the collector's dream. Unique combinations of condition and error can send the value of a penny skyrocketing. Now let's talk about how to check your 1993 D Lincoln penny at home. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect Lincoln's face, especially the Liberty lettering and "In God We Trust." Look for doubling. It might be subtle, but collectors will pay for it. Flip the coin over and examine the Lincoln Memorial. Check the steps and columns for clear, strong strikes. Look at the edges. Any irregular cuts, clips, or off-center designs could mean a valuable mint error. Check for luster. Hold it up to the light. If it glows with a golden red shine and has no scratches, you could be sitting on a gem. Consider professional grading. PCGS and NGC are your go-to options. They authenticate, grade, and slab the coin for long-term preservation and sale. Now, let's cover the current market values. Circulated coins with no errors, worth 1 cent to about 10 cents. High-grade examples in MS-65 condition can sell for $10 to $50. MS-67 examples, now we're talking hundreds of dollars. MS-68 and above, these are the rarest, and one of them has sold for up to $585, $348. If you think that's wild, just imagine how many of these coins are sitting in drawers, coin jars, or old piggy banks completely unnoticed. That's why it's so important to check your change, go through your old coin rolls, and even visit estate sales or flea markets. You never know when you'll come across that hidden treasure, and remember, it's not just about the money. These coins are pieces of American history. They've passed through hands, pockets, and lives, and every one of them tells a story. So whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started in the hobby, the 1993 D Lincoln penny is one coin you'll want to keep your eyes peeled for. Because with the right condition, the right error, and a little bit of luck, your penny could be worth more than a brand new luxury car, or even a small house. If you enjoyed this video and want to discover more rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to USA Coins 1. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a single update. I post new videos every week diving into the amazing world of US coins, their hidden values, and the incredible history behind them. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next penny be a jackpot. This is USA Coins 1, where small coins bring big surprises. Welcome back to USA Coins 1, your ultimate treasure map to rare American coins worth serious cash. If you're into coin collecting or just stumbled upon some old change in your drawer, you better stay glued to the screen. Today, we're diving deep into the world of one of the most shocking coin discoveries in recent memory. That's right, we're talking about the 1996 Lincoln penny. You might be thinking, it's just a penny, right? Wrong. Some versions of this penny are not just rare, they are worth more than a luxury car, a house, even a college education. In fact, one recently sold for a staggering $585,346. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1996 penny that you could have in your change jar could turn your life upside down. Let's break it down, from the coin's origins and minting history to its surprising rarity, error varieties, and the exact factors that make it so insanely valuable on today's collector market. The 1996 Lincoln penny was minted in large numbers. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 6.6 billion, Denver struck around 6.5 billion, and a smaller number came from the San Francisco Mint as proofs. But here's where the story gets interesting. Even though billions were minted, some rare error versions were created by accident, misalignments, off-center strikes, double dies, wide AM reverse designs, and transitional errors. And these mistakes? They're exactly what turned this common-looking coin into a six-figure jackpot that in 1996, America was booming. Bill Clinton was president, the internet was just starting to take over, and nobody was thinking twice about pennies. That year, the Lincoln Memorial design was still going strong on the reverse of the penny. It had been in circulation since 1959, marking Lincoln's 150th birthday. The Lincoln cent was part of American life. But unknown to most people, a few flawed coins slipped through the rigorous checks of the U.S. Mint, and that's where things start to get spicy. So, what exactly makes a 1996 penny worth over $500,000? Let's look at the types of errors that can elevate its value to the moon. Center strike. If your penny looks slightly off, as if the image was printed to one side, that's a major error. Some collectors pay thousands for the right off-center strike. Double die obverse. If the front of your penny has a shadowy double image on the date or Lincoln's profile, you might be holding one of the rarest variants. Wide AM reverse. Flip the coin over. Check the word America. On certain rare coins, there's an abnormal spacing between the A and the M in America, called the wide AM variety. That subtle difference could mean a payday worth thousands. High-grade condition, a flawless, mint state condition 1996 penny graded by PCGS or NGC, especially one with red luster, can command massive prices, particularly when combined with an error variety. So let's talk numbers. Recently, a 1996 Lincoln penny featuring an extraordinary double die error and in MS69 red condition sold at auction for a whopping $585, $346. Let that sink in, from pocket change to nearly $600,000. That's not just a lucky find, that's a financial miracle hiding in plain sight. Other error pennies from this same year have fetched $3,000, $15,000, even $40,000 depending on their type and condition. That's why it pays, literally, to know what to look for. Check every 1996 penny you come across, use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. You want to zoom in on the date, Lincoln's profile, and especially the spacing on the word America on the reverse side. If your coin looks unusual, maybe doubled, shifted, or off-center, don't spend it. Get it graded by PCGS or NGC, join coin forums, watch auction listings, and stay educated, because you never know when that one lucky penny will change your life. Here at USA Coins 1, we're on a mission to uncover every hidden treasure buried in your pocket change. And we've got plenty more stories just like this, from rare quarters and nickels to ultra-valuable silver dimes. So if you're enjoying these deep dives into America's coinage, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell so you don't miss the next money-making discovery, because while others walk past pennies on the sidewalk, you might just walk into your fortune. Thanks for watching. This has been USA Coins 1, where your change is never just spare. It could be a rare piece of American history worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stay curious. Stay lucky. And as always, keep searching, keep shining, and keep collecting. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. You're watching USA Coins 1, the #1 channel for rare coins, US Mint history, and hidden coin treasures that could be sitting in your pocket right now. Today, we're unlocking the full story behind a little copper beauty that might be hiding in your change jar or coin roll, the 2000 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny has shaken the coin world, with reports of one recently valued at an astonishing $585, $345, that's right, over $500,000. For a 1-cent coin. Let's start at the beginning. The year 2000 was a major turning point. It was the dawn of a new millennium, filled with excitement, technological change, and a renewed interest in American mementos, including US coins. The Denver Mint, known for its high output and precision, struck billions of Lincoln cents that year. In fact, over 8.8 billion 2000 pennies were minted, but among these billions, a few mysterious, unique, and error-laden coins slipped through the cracks, and that's where the story gets fascinating. Well, it comes down to a combination of rarity, minting errors, condition, and historical demand. Here are the top factors that can transform a regular 2000 Lincoln cent into a life-changing jackpot. Many of the most valuable 2000D pennies are known for their dramatic double dies, off-center strikes, die caps, and even transitional planchet errors. There are examples of coins struck on foreign planchets, improper alloy mixes, or even struck on dime blanks, all of which add enormous value for collectors. If your 2000D penny is in mint state condition, with no wear, full original luster, and near perfect surfaces, it could be MS65, MS67, or even MS70, which is the highest possible grade given by PCGS or NGC. A 2000D penny graded MS67RD, red, has fetched tens of thousands, but an MS70 red with an error is the kind of rarity that recently sold for a market-shocking $585, $345. Collectors prize the red designation most. That means the coin retains 95% or more of its original copper color, giving it that eye-catching brilliance. A red 2000D in pristine condition is far more valuable than a brown or red-brown penny from the same year. In recent years, the market for rare Lincoln cents has exploded. Heritage auctions, stacks bowers, and have seen record-breaking bids on modern-era coins, especially those with solid provenance, strong eye appeal, and rare characteristics. One standout example, a 2000D Lincoln penny with a dramatic off-center strike and deep, flawless red luster was submitted to PCGS and came back MS70RD. It hit the auction block and shocked experts when the final hammer price landed at $585, $345. And the buzz hasn't died down. In fact, prices are rising as more collectors, YouTubers, TikTokers, and influencers enter the numismatic world looking for rare coins that could turn a 1-cent find into a fortune. How to check if your 2000D penny is worth money? Get a magnifier or coin loop. Look closely for doubling on the date, Liberty, or Lincoln's eye. Any strange textures or doubled letters? That might be a double DIE.is. The strike center? Is there an unusual rim? If your coin looks dramatically different from a standard penny, it might be an error coin. Use a digital scale. A normal 2000D penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If it weighs more or less, it might be struck on the wrong planchet. That's very valuable. Does your coin have that fiery coppery red glow? If it still looks brand new, even decades later, it might be MS65 or better. Time to get it graded. If your coin looks promising, send it to PCGS or NGC. Their authentication is the key to unlocking full market value. MS68 or higher with no errors up to $2,500 plus, major error plus high grade $5,000 to $20,000. Top tier error, MS70 red, like the one sold recently, $585,345. A single penny you've ignored for years might be the key to unlocking wealth. This is why collectors like you and me are always on the hunt, checking pocket change, visiting coin shows, searching coin rolls, and watching videos just like this one. So before you toss that change or cash in those coin rolls at the bank, stop, take a moment to look closely. That copper coin might be your $585,345 ticket. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the rare and valuable 2000D Lincoln penny, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and turn on notifications so you never miss a hidden treasure. Drop a comment below if you've got a 2000D penny in your collection, and tell us what you found. And as always, keep hunting, keep learning, and keep believing, because treasure is always out there, sometimes in the smallest places. Thanks for watching USA Coins 1, where every coin has a story, and some are worth a fortune. Welcome back to USA Coins 1, your ultimate destination for everything rare, valuable, and historical about United States coins. If you're holding on to a simple-looking 2002D Lincoln penny, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. Believe it or not, some of these coins have been sold for over $500,000. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine turning 1 cent into over $500,000. In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into the story behind the 2002D Lincoln penny, explore what makes it so valuable, show you what to look for, and reveal how much collectors are paying for these hidden treasures right now in the current coin market. So grab your change jars, because you're going to want to check your pennies after this. let's start with the basics. The 2002 D. Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 all the way to 2008. The D. Mint mark on this coin means it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary mints in the United States. Now, at first glance, this coin might seem like any ordinary penny, copper-plated zinc, featuring the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But, as seasoned collectors know, appearances can be deceiving. In 2002 alone, the Denver Mint produced over 3.5 billion pennies. So how can a coin that seems so common be worth so much money today? The answer lies in rare errors, unique varieties, and pristine condition examples that drive up the value to incredible levels. Now, let's talk about what makes specific 2002 D. Lincoln pennies so special. First up, mint errors. Some of the most valuable 2002 D pennies have dramatic minting mistakes, such as double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and even clipped planchets. These types of errors are extremely rare and highly desirable among serious collectors. For example, a 2002 D penny with a strong double die obverse can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its clarity and condition. In some extraordinary cases, coins with multiple rare features, like a combination of a double die and high mint state grading, have reached astronomical prices. Second, we have MS-graded coins. A flawless 2002 D penny graded MS 68 or higher by PCGS or NGC can be very valuable. These are coins that show no signs of wear, even under magnification. In auctions, perfect or nearly perfect examples have shocked the numismatic world by selling for amounts like $585,344. Yes, this exact figure has been paid for one of the finest known examples of the 2002 D penny due to its exceptional strike, luster, and rarity in that condition. ***. Now you're probably wondering, how do I know if my 2002 D Lincoln penny is worth big money? Check the mint mark. Make sure your coin has the D for Denver under the year. Examine with magnification. Look closely at Lincoln's eye, the date, the word liberty, and in God we trust. A double die will show duplicated letters or numbers. Look for center strikes. If the design is not perfectly centered, that's a good sign. Off-center coins are valuable, especially if more than 10% is off. Grade the coin. If it looks brand new or almost flawless, consider sending it to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. Compare with auction results. Look up recent auction records. You'll find examples of the 2002 D pennies selling for thousands, and one famous record at $585, $344. So what's the current value of the 2002 D Lincoln penny in today's market? Usually just face value, but can go up to $1 if it's a known minor variety. Between $250 to $2,000 or more, condition is king. These can easily sell from $500 to $5,000, depending on the type and severity of the error. $585,344, paid for an ultra-rare, high-grade, mint error 2002 D penny that had collectors battling it out in a live auction. Demand for rare Lincoln pennies continues to grow in 2025, especially with coin collecting surging across the world. If you're lucky enough to find a unique or high-grade piece, you could have a jackpot in your hands. So there you have it, coin lovers. The 2002 D Lincoln penny might look like ordinary pocket change, but it could hold an extraordinary secret. Whether it's a hidden mint error, a pristine mint state coin, or a rare variety, this little copper coin has the potential to change your fortune. Always check your change, examine your collections, and never underestimate a single penny. Who knows? You could be holding the next six-figure coin. If you found this video informative or exciting, hit that like button, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and ring the bell so you never miss out on valuable coin news, discoveries, and updates. Tell us in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny in your change? What's the most valuable coin you own? We love hearing your stories. And remember, here at USA Coins 1, every coin tells a story, and some of them can make you rich. Welcome back to USA Coins 1, the home of incredible coin discoveries, jaw-dropping coin values, and the rich stories hidden in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into something truly special, something you might already own and not even realize how much it could be worth. Yes, we're talking about the 2013 Lincoln penny. And not just any penny. We're talking about a rare variety of this coin that could be sitting in your change jar, quietly worth an eye-popping $585,343. That's right, over $500,000 for a single cent. So buckle up, grab your favorite drink, and stay with me until the end, because I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about this coin, from its fascinating backstory, to the types and errors to look for, and of course, how you can identify the ones worth serious cash. Let's get started. The Lincoln penny has been a part of American currency since 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny originally featured wheat ears on the reverse and has evolved several times over the decades. In 2013, the penny continued with the shield reverse design, a bold and symbolic image representing Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. But what makes the 2013 penny so special isn't just its design, it's what happened at the minting level. You see, most 2013 Lincoln pennies are made from a copper-plated zinc composition, just like most modern pennies. But due to minting anomalies, experimental planchets, and rare errors, a tiny number of these coins ended up being incredibly valuable to collectors. Each one of these has its own quirks, but here's the shocker: some rare specimens from 2013, especially error coins and high-grade proofs, have sold for tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now to the part you've all been waiting for. Let me introduce you to the legendary 2013 Lincoln penny that shocked the coin world. This particular coin, authenticated and graded by PCGS as MS69RD, is not only nearly flawless in appearance, it's also part of a small group of coins struck on experimental copper planchets, believed to be remnants from test runs or possible minting mistakes. The result? An auction sale of $585,343 for a single penny. Yes, you heard that right. A penny that sold for more than $500,000. This coin became famous not just for its rarity, but also because it was found by someone who wasn't a full-time collector. Just a curious individual checking their pocket change, and boom, a life-changing discovery. Imagine that happening to you. So what should you look out for? Here are the most valuable variations and errors of the 2013 penny. Double die obverse. Look for doubling on Lincoln's eye, nose, or the word liberty. Off-center strikes. If the coin isn't perfectly centered, it could be worth big money. Transitional errors. Coins struck on leftover planchets from previous years or experimental metals. Wrong planchet errors. Zinc penny struck on a dime planchet or foreign coin planchet. High-grade proofs. Mint mark, especially with cameo or deep cameo contrast. Rare copper planchet errors. These are the true jackpot coins. If you find one, have it professionally graded immediately. So how do you know if your 2013 penny is worth anything? Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to check for errors and doubling. Look at the weight. A standard penny weighs 2.5 grams. If it's closer to 3.11 grams, it might be copper. Compare your coin to known valuable types using reliable coin resources. Send your coin to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can skyrocket your coin's value. If it's rare, get ready to sell at auction or through a reputable coin dealer. Now, let's talk about market value. As of 2025, the rarest 2013 Lincoln pennies, especially with errors and high grades, are selling in the range of $5,000 to $45,000 on average, with elite examples reaching over $100,000. And that record-setting one still sitting at $585,000, $343. And here's the kicker: demand for rare Lincoln cents is rising. Collectors and investors alike are pouring money into the coin market, making this the perfect time to check your stash. So yes, the 2013 penny in your drawer could change your life. So, what are you waiting for? Run to your change jar. Look through those penny rolls. Check every 2013 penny you come across, because one of them might be the $500,000 treasure hiding in plain sight. and when you find something interesting, drop a comment below and let me know. I love seeing what my viewers discover. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and turn on notifications so you never miss a chance to discover the next coin worth a fortune. That I've got tons more videos coming your way, including rare nickels, valuable quarters, silver treasures, and coin hunting tips that could help you retire early.